Today's edition of Off the Menu is sponsored by the St. Louis Science Center.
Hey, it's St. Louis Post-Dispatch restaurant critic Ian Froeb with Off the Menu. This week I visit Sapporo 2, a sushi restaurant that opened in June in Midtown. Now, the name needs a little bit of explanation. The owners did own a restaurant called Sapporo in Baldwin. That closed a couple years ago. So there is Sapporo 2, but there is no Sapporo 1 at the moment. They also previously owned two sushi restaurants called Little Tokyo. When the restaurant opened, it was actually called Sushi and Question Mark. Literally, Sushi and a Question Mark was how you saw the restaurant's name on its sign. They decided shortly after they opened that that wasn't going to work as a name. Now, the menu doesn't really differ much from sushi restaurants throughout St. Louis. You've got your nigiri sushi, your sashimi, and your rolls, simple and elaborate. I enjoyed the nigiri sushi that I had here very much. Again, at most sushi restaurants in St. Louis, the fish is good, sometimes a little bit more than good. It's never amazing. That's just kind of the reality of the sushi scene in St. Louis right now. The rolls, if you aren't opposed to these kinds of rolls on principle, are fun. They're 2, 3, 4 ingredients in each. Like I said, if you're not opposed to them, you can enjoy them. There's also some Korean fare. The owners are both originally from South Korea. You see here instant noodle soup. It's not an expansive menu of Korean fare, but it does offer a little bit of a different look than some of the other sushi restaurants in town. And there was just also some nice little touches here that give it a little bit more character than the run-of-the-mill sushi restaurant in town. I like that some dishes were held back from the main order until they were, exactly ready in the chef's opinion to be eaten. Just a little thing that I really appreciated. And your meal ends, without you asking, with a little wedge of pineapple cut to look like a fish, which is kind of a very thoughtful and fun way to end your meal. You can read my entire review at stltoday.com or pick up a copy of Go Magazine, and I will be back next week with another edition of Off the Menu.
They're here. Are you ready? Robots at the St. Louis Science Center OmniMax Theater.